This noon, President Obama is speaking out about the arrest of a suspect accused of trying to set off a bomb in New York's Times Square. The man was arrested overnight, just in time, just minutes actually, before he would have left the country on a plane that was bound for the Middle East. ABC's Lindsay Davis is in New York City with the latest.
Police arrested 30-year-old Faisal Shahzad as he tried to flee to Dubai at JFK Airport late last night.
Justice will be done, and we will continue to do everything in our power to protect the American people.
According to sources, the FBI was following Faisal prior to his arrest, but at some point the surveillance broke down. It was only through a save at the airport after he got on the plane that he was stopped from leaving the country.
Clearly, the guy was on the plane and shouldn't have been.
Officials say the most important clues came from the vehicle itself and its unexploded bomb parts.
There's a treasure trove of DNA, latent fingerprints, and other evidence.
According to authorities, Shahzad, seen here in a Facebook photo, bought the Nissan Pathfinder used in the plot online 1 week before the bombing attempt. The FBI found his name and address on that website. Most recently, he lived here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Investigators are still searching the apartment. One neighbor described him like this.
He always wore the Muslim dress. Didn't have any friends. I told my husband that he worked at Wall Street in New York.
Shahzad is a naturalized American citizen from Pakistan. He recently returned from a 5-month trip there. One official told ABC News the alleged bomber had ties to radical elements overseas, and there are several individuals believed to be connected with the bombing.
We're putting a lot of pressure on the Pakistani Taliban. We've killed most of its leadership with drone attacks, predator attacks, so it's not at all unlikely that they might be trying to retaliate.
Shahzad says he acted alone. 2 other people were also taken off the plane at JFK Airport last night. Shahzad is expected to appear here in court this afternoon. The charges have not been made public. Lindsay Davis, ABC News, New York.
And Shahzad is the latest now in a string of American citizens or residents recently accused of attempted terror on U.S. soil. Among the others, of course, Major Nidal Hasan, that U.S. Army psychiatrist accused of killing 13 people last year at Fort Hood. Najibullah Zazi is a Denver area airport shuttle driver who pleaded guilty in February to a plot to bomb New York subways. And this year, officials arrested a Pennsylvania woman known as Jihad Jane, who is accused of plotting to kill a Swedish artist whose work offended Muslims.